What's this? No, she didn't have me some hair boost pills.
Yes, I did.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with my hair. My hair didn't grow in.
Okay. I didn't think you want to go on for pregnant women. You don't need your hair braided. Won't you let your hair breathe?
I just found that stuff yesterday.
Where do you steal these from?
Pantry, I ain't staying.
Ah!
They had them at the pantry. And I thought about you. I was like, oh, let me get that.
Let me see if these are vegan. Mm-hmm. And what's the expiration date on this?
Look at it and say.
I don't know what y'all be having down at that pantry. Giving away to the indigent.
That feels so good.
Just giving anybody, just giving people anything.
Remember, I used to brush your hair with it before.
Oh, did you?
You brush, because you're supposed to brush your hair.
I can't even see the ingredients. If you are pregnant, nursing, or have a medical condition, consult your physician. Take 2
when you get your hair done?
capsules a day.
Tuesday at 4:30.
Yeah, you can just put that little thing on. Because I was going to buy you some little things to put on your head.
Yeah,
You know, like this.
Good. Oh, yeah. I used to have some, but when they came in clean.
Well, you know, they are $1.25 in the Dollar Tree.
What's $1.25?
These. Oh, you tied this yourself.
Mm-hmm. It came in one of the.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts and my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. I am in Maryland. I have flown from New York to Maryland. So Father's Day.
Right there, if you want to sit down.
What'd you put on the floors?
You gonna do what?
He said what?
I got it at Home Depot. Oh, let me get that card too.
Oh, okay.
I thought of Home Depot.
Thank you for hitting the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. So anyway, it is Father's Day, and so I came here.
You want some cabbage? Oh, y'all just ate, right?
Yeah.
It ain't got no meat or nothing in it.
Oh, you think?
Maybe.
And
Why you don't want nothing to take no food home?
what'd you make?
Truthfully, I'm tired of eating.
You gotta eat tomorrow, don't you?
I know, but Craig would say you better be glad you're gonna have something to eat. But
What'd you make?
Every weekend we have ribs and chicken.
Well, I didn't eat fried chicken, but I got ribs, I got potato salad, I got greens, cabbage, and I may do some tuna fish. Did you use those little rolls I gave you?
I got one left.
I got.
So anyway, I came to take my dad to lunch, all in the car.
How did she get in on Father's Day?
She invited
Because
herself.
I am the mother and the father.
No, you were
No,
not.
you're not.
Yes, I was.
No, you were not.
There go his father right there. How you gonna be you two people?
And they're gonna say yesterday, well, if y'all go to eat tomorrow, come and get me. Girl, you had Mother's Day in Atlanta. Wait till you hear.
Because he didn't come.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do
You
with
can
it.
leave it open, dude.
Wait till y'all see this Patreon, and y'all be thinking that I be
Well, I just feel like I was the mother.
No,
You can feel
you
it
are
when
the
you
mother. You are the mother. That's
No, you
all
are
you
not.
are. You cannot be a mother and a father because you're a female. Okay?
But I had to do the role of both.
No, you
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
When? You want to.
Y'all wait till y'all see this Patreon.
It doesn't matter.
I thought you were getting it braided.
She don't need her hair braided. She need her hair to breathe.
It's been breathing all this week.
That's cute.
Y'all
It
wait
ain't
till
gonna
y'all
stay
see.
braided.
Y'all wait till y'all see this Patreon.
Well, just give me a bunch of plats, not a bunch.
Because see, when I pull it together, y'all be saying I'm being mean. I'm telling you, she's a piece of work.
They don't know.
That what, Gloria?
They don't know.
They don't.
Here she gonna tell Arlene, this ain't the middle of my head. Somebody on her hair.
Peace of work, baby. I can't wait to put this Patreon up here. Do you hear me?
You know
What are you talking about?
You.
I need to talk home.
What did I do?
What you done?
On Father's Day, I'm taking my father to eat, to get a pedicure. We're supposed to get a massage, but the massage place is booked today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. And she on Father's Day telling him that she was the mother and father, and his mother didn't even babysit me. Girl, you weren't even invited. You weren't even invited to eat with us.
I invited myself.
Oh, I know.
Well, I know you need to come up here and take him out, and I wasn't going.
Well, I took y'all to eat yesterday. I took them to dinner yesterday. Today was Father's Day.
You messed up.
Right. I took you and him to eat for dinner. You'll see it on Patreon yesterday. Today was Father's Day. And so I paid for her lunch today. But I said, I ain't paying for your pedicure because this was not for you. I ain't paying for my like, girl.
How'd you even get in the car?
He went and picked up. So I get up this morning. I'm standing
You messed up. Dude.
So
early this morning.
I
said no.
I called this one around 7.
She called this morning 7 this morning.
Y'all come and pick me up.
And at the same time, he texted Dad at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I hear him on the phone talking 7 in the morning. I'm asleep.
Wait a minute, where were they going?
He wasn't talking to me. Somebody else called.
I text him.
Well,
I
where
said,
were they going? At 7.
I don't know why and anybody called her before 10 a.m. She got an attitude.
It wasn't me.
Well, what time did you call?
Somebody else called him.
What time did you call?
I called around 7.
That's what he just
That's what I
said.
just said.
But I wasn't the one that you told him he was too loud on the phone.
So anyway, I'm awakened this morning at 7 something. I text my father. I said, Dad, it's 7 in the morning. In other words, get off the phone. Like, who are you talking to at 7 in the morning? Waking up the whole house. And like my grandmother used to say, just because you up don't mean everybody else in the house want to be awake. Oh, you were because you woke me up. Didn't she? She said, would you shut your mouth? She said, just because you awake don't mean the whole house want to be up. Get somewhere and sit down. No, I heard you in there laughing and giggling. There wasn't no TV.
Well, it wasn't me.
And
I'll put my barrettes on it when I get home.
Oh my God, today.
But it sure wasn't me.
Well, you called shortly thereafter.
Right. And I told myself, just come and pick me up when you're ready to leave, call me. So then he called back. And I said, it was Greg up yet? No, he's still asleep. I said, well,
what time was that? 8?
No, it was around 9:30, 10. I said, because I'm hungry.
Because I was trying to fall back. Because I'm hungry. Girl, you weren't even invited.
And I'm not going to try to wait until he goes out. So I went downstairs and made an egg and bacon sandwich.
You already had breakfast.
Yeah.
Just inviting yourself.
But we didn't go until later.
You wasn't even on the.
So then he
wasn't even on the program.
Right.
He said, you got your clothes on. I said, no, but I just got to throw my dress on that I had on yesterday. He said, well, go ahead and put it on. I'm on my way to pick you up.
So I come out of the.
I said, well, is Craig up? He said, no, not yet.
So I come out the bedroom.
And there she is.
And he said, I want to pick up your mother. I said, for what? Because she going with us to eat.
You can't even celebrate Father's Day.
I can't, right, he can't even celebrate Father's Day because he a she-cow. And then dictating and trying to tell him what to do.
And then when we got to the house, he talking about you coming in, I said, no, aren't you just going to get Greg? And he said, well, I got to take a shower. I said, you mean to tell me all them times you called to see what I was doing, you haven't taken a shower yet? I said, no, I ain't coming in. I'm going to sit right here and wait.
But can't nobody sit in all that heat but her. Okay.
Right.
Nobody but her.
Whew, Father.
I walked through the laundromat today.
What happened? We went to the
Watching my brother, some of them is a little bigger than I am.
Right.
Put them in there.
So I was still asleep at 9 a.m. because I was working on the third episode of Telling Our Stories last night. And then,
Have you been watching them?
I've seen the first one.
And
And then the second one popped up. I didn't know it was on there. That about mistake was on there.
and so then I finally went to sleep. And then I was awakened at 7 a.m. because he was on the phone. So then I finally dozed back off. And I'm now sleepy because I didn't really get a lot of sleep.
Did you got a pedicure today, did you? Massage or just a pedicure?
Now, what if I had a massage schedule? What?
And no, but I don't massage.
You would have paid for it yourself too, right? Who
I
gonna
wasn't
pay
paying for it.
Who gonna pay for it? You and
Yeah.
what you buying for Father's Day?
He don't want nothing. Everything I suggested, he don't want.
Who? These two right here.
I
I'm-
wanted to get him some pajamas like Craig and LA have. And I told him they wear them like on a little short errand. And
I don't wear no pajamas to no errand.
we're putting out the trash. Maybe going to
She knows she ain't never seen me wear no pajamas outside of the house.
They don't sleep in them. Is what I keep telling
He
them.
walking around in his underwear.
Right.
Just like you've been walking around in this dress for the past 2 days.
Well, all I did was go and eat.
Gloria,
Yes, sir.
tell them.
About these two right here. About this one. Ooh, that yes, Lord.
My God, today.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you. Somebody said, does Milton need a bottle?
Yeah.
He probably did.
We were talking about it on the
The
Patreon.
only thing I can offer you is
I'm going to
some
upload the Patreon today.
Dewey. That's the only thing
Because
I
I
can
got some
offer
stuff
you.
from yesterday and today. I got some stuff from yesterday and today that I need to upload. So I've been trying to, compile it and put together, and then I'll put it up.
Your hair is so stringy too. Because I always thought you had chemicals in your hair. I said, you don't have no chemicals in our hair.
I haven't had no chemicals in my hair for at least 20 years.
Ooh, I can't wait for y'all to hear this. I can't wait for y'all to hear this Patreon.
With these two.
Did you tell Gloria what he asked you?
He had the nerve to come and ask me yesterday like he can do something.
Who?
Do my lips work?
Your what?
My lips.
Ones on your hand? On your face?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, if they do, what about it? Because you can't do a darn thing.
He could kiss you.
Shit, I don't need nobody to kiss me.
But no, what else did
What
he
you need
say?
him to do?
what?
What you need him to
Nothing,
do?
because he can't do a darn thing.
And you can.
Well, I tell you what, a woman can look up longer than a man can look down.
You think?
I know it.
Okay.
What?
A woman can look up.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Like she laying on her back and looking up at him. Is that what you mean?
But no, he went on to say, you remember what you used to do? What did he say?
Can I still do what I used to do? I said,
Hold your head down.
Well, I'm out. Baby, when I put this Patreon up there, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, y'all was talking about some oral.
That's what they were talking about.
That's what I'm looking at him.
That's what he was talking about. I said, yeah, I can barely get around and you were asking about some damn sex.
She talking about I can barely walk. I barely got energy and strength to walk.
Craig, look. Look.
Right. I had to listen. I said, you know what? Let me order my food, please. I'm gonna put the Patreon up today. I promise. I didn't bring my charger over here.
What you dying?
It's low. This one is. Oh, Father God. But yeah, I had a great time in New York.
What you doing when you leave here? Oh, that's right. You said you want to change it.
I had a great time in New York. I flew up there for this awards dinner. It's called Native Son Awards, and they honor Black, queer men and women that are in arts and media, or entertainment and media, right? So Don Lemon was from CNN, or was from CNN, who he was the host. Emil Wilbekin, who used to be the editor in chief of Vibe magazine, and he used to work with Essence magazine as well. He's the founder of it, and so Nico Annan from P Valley was supposed to be honored, but he had a family emergency, so he wasn't there. And they honored some other people, so it was nice. It was a benefit dinner. The money, goes towards different programs and things that they have going on for
it's creeping.
Black queer people. Creating imaging. They have a really nice social media presence where they show like images of Black men in relationships, and because that imaging is important. So anyway, I don't really hear it that much no more. Okay.
What?
This Cash App.
Well, I just heard it.
Thank you, Erica and Alicia. So that was that, and but it was also my friend Tamara's birthday. I went to Hampton with Tamara. So coincidentally, the day that I got there, they had something for her downtown at this rooftop spot, and so we went to that. That was really cool. Ran into some other people that I went to college with, and who were there, and then. Thursday, we went to the Soho House. All of that is on the Patreon. The Soho House. So that was really nice. That was a rooftop as well. We hung out up there, had drinks, we ate. We stayed up there till about 11 o'clock at night. We got there at like 3:30, 4.
Oh, y'all had nice.
We had a good time there. Because there's a restaurant. They got, it's just a bunch of stuff. Oh, Latanya said, what is your Cash App? I don't know why I ain't put my stuff up here.
Of course,
there it is right there, Latanya. Thank you.
You're great because your hair's so wiry.
Oh, and so what was that? And then thank you, Powerful. And then Saturday I flew back. So Wednesday was Tamara's party. Thursday was the Soho House. Friday was the awards dinner. And then Saturday I flew back. Flew here. Listen, that Soho House is everything. If they had a Soho House in Atlanta, I would get a membership. So it's like $2,500 a year.
That's a lot of money.
They have one in Amsterdam. They have one in California. They have a few in New York, Miami. They like different parts of the world, and it's just like an exclusive club. And so it's like people go there to do business. They do meetings. He doesn't have one. he doesn't want to get one. And then, but it's a great little networking place. I ran into a few people that I didn't know, but they knew me, so that was nice. Thank you, Big Mike, and Dwayne Boyd. And so, but it was really, really nice. And so Danielle and our friend MJ, Michelle, they have one. Keon sent me a nice little text message. He said, He said, "Thank you, Tanya." Okay, I see the note.
Yeah, I can put it on.
Keon said, "Slim, good morning." He said, "Happy Father's Day." Even though, what you laughing at?
I ain't calling you something. I call you something about me.
That's where he get it from. And they know you call me that. They be saying, they be saying it in the comments too. Hey, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
So Keon says, "Slim, good morning. Happy Father's Day. Even though you're not a father biologically, you have raised, mentored, and have a lot of people who look up to you, rather they have a father or not. Plus, I'm your own one and only adopted child. Love you. See you when you get back." But right. So so yeah, so that was that. But I had a good time in New York.
Foul.
Oh, what's up there? Yeah, he over there in that corner.
Your foot's swollen.
So I fly back to Atlanta on Tuesday. But let me tell you something. I don't like flying.
But Keon say the money only. That's
You always say that.
yeah, he's Jan or
Mm-hmm.
talking about like you inspiration or something.
Right.
You gonna tell me I'm at her house one day, this one of the kids, she told me, I don't know where it's first coming from, but I really like it. It's nice, but I'm gonna keep it. I said it came from Elliot.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember getting this in
Mother's
Atlanta?
Day, she was not with us, okay? She was there in body, but
That's
not.
because she was so worried about trying to get that
Stuff for cookies.
that Wix Nola stuff for cookies.
And you know, somebody went in my bag.
There ain't no somebody I went in the
I
bag.
told you who went in it. I told you. Greg said, we don't know her.
Right.
But you gonna meet
So
her tomorrow.
Who?
Cookie.
How am I gonna meet her tomorrow?
Because you can come and pick me up from the house.
I don't have no car here.
Or you can get your father's car.
You got transportation to go to dialysis? I ain't gonna just volunteer in my father's car.
There she goes.
Because I want you to come and meet Cookie.
I don't need to meet Cookie.
You did. I told you was coming to meet her.
I ain't tell her that. So anyway, she giving away all this stuff. Look at Alicia. Oh yeah, we gotta see Cookie tomorrow.
Right.
But she got all of this stuff for Cookie, all of the Wix Nola stuff that.
And one of the diffusers.
And one of the diffusers. I'm like, this lady don't even have she wanted a diffuser oil. I'm like, I don't even know.
No, she wanted the actual diffuser.
From where?
Elliot said he had, oh yeah, you can bring that over. Elliot was like, I will not.
Right. So Tiffany from Wix Nola sent all of this stuff. You guys remember? Sent all of this stuff for me to share with.
But I ain't asked you to get the stuff started with the letter A.
Achafalaya.
Yeah, for Cookie.
So I went into the bag and took some of that stuff. Right, we're gonna need Cookie to give a review for Wix Nola then, since she benefiting. So anyway, I went into the bag and pulled some of that stuff out. I'm like, we don't even know Cookie. She ain't about to get all this stuff. Cookie gonna get 2 fragrances and that's it.
Pray you use these in your air fryer.
Mm-mm.
You know,
You put it in like a coffee saucer.
Yeah, you don't have to keep washing it all the time.
Right. Yeah, a friend of mine does something similar.
What do you use? You know you can use aluminum foil, even though people say you
Yeah, like put some aluminum foil in there. What, they said you ain't supposed to?
That's what they
It
say.
burns it up. It's too hot in there.
But you can use it, because Earl uses it.
I don't like the way y'all did Cookie.
Who is y'all?
Who else will Craig for taking her?
I don't know her.
Bag?
And she should be grateful for the ones she got. You don't like the way we did Cookie. You and Cookie got stuff for free.
Weeks, no.
Right. Shop WixNola.com if Cookie wants some more stuff. And she can use promo code.
I said I'm gonna get some because
Oh, you done used, let me see.
Yeah.
Gloria done used all her little melts.
I got
Look,
two.
she got 2 left. This
But I
one and
cut
that
them.
one. Oh, you cut them in
Yeah,
half?
I cut them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't cut
And
mine.
then one day, one of my neighbors, she lived across the street. She said,
You
"What's
gave
so
her
good
one.
in here? What is that?" I said, "I don't know."
You didn't give her one.
Heck no.
So Gloria got the lower ninth ward.
I love that smell.
Yeah, Scott liked this one too. I had it in my bathroom. That's how Scott
Yeah.
first smelled it.
Me too.
Yeah, that's
In
nice.
your bathroom.
But I put a whole one in mine, and it's
Well,
still
see,
in there.
mine's is small.
Yeah, it's still in there.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Yeah.
put any new one in there yet. I have it in my
I use
bedroom.
one downstairs and one upstairs.
Right. I know this place be lit up.
It smells so good.
But yeah, Cookie can go over to
You get some.
shopwithnola.com and she can use promo code Crystal CTWS20
And get 20%
and
off.
get 20% off.
Amen.
Right. And we didn't introduce her for free.
Where you get that glow?
What?
That free.
From Craig when we was down there Mother's Day.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
The company.
She sent
Shop
it to
Wix
me.
Nola. She sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. I just don't think it's right that he got all that stuff.
You act like I kept it. Didn't I share it with Gloria
Yeah.
and everybody else that was down there?
No, but what I'm saying is Cookie didn't have that much.
She got enough. Cookie got enough. We didn't give her yours. If you wanted to have more.
Well, my hair every Mother's Day.
Was she a mother?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, it still fits her. You want her to get everybody else's, but don't want to give her yours.
Do you want something to
Oh,
eat?
thanks. This the 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
It's some cabbage.
He don't mean enough now.
Praise God.
Oh, you want me to fix you some stuff to take home for another day? Well, I got you tuna.
I'll just take the tuna and some cabbage.
The cabbage, the other cabbage had the greens in it.
Right. So, right. Serene. She is familiar. She is not. Do you hear me? My God. Oh, this need a little salt, Gloria, and I don't even put salt myself.
I don't put salt in mine either.
Girl, it don't taste like nothing in here with some olive oil. Let me season my own stuff. I should go season my. Let me season my own stuff.
I thought it was a little kid for me.
I should go. Give me that.
I can't stand him.
How she gonna ration out my seasoning?
You graham crackers, Gladys?
Oh God.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
These things was
What's that? Oh, tuna.
tuna I made for her.
You should have been using some vegan mayo.
I don't have none.
They are tearing Cookie up in the comments.
Mhm. They don't even know.
And
We
neither do
don't
I. Look, and we don't either. Look, so somebody said Cookie could have been great braiding her hair while she was up there getting scented up. Somebody said Cookie need to take her ass over to the website and buy it just like everybody else.
Amen.
Y'all are mad. Oh.
They mocking me now.
No, they telling me to do that sound. What is that?
Cabbage and collard greens.
Now that got meat in it.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah, I can see that from over here. Or she probably needs some of this
That's enough.
vegan cabbage.
But she was like, where I get that from?
What is that? Maple syrup.
Mm-mm.
Agave?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what you use it for?
Sometimes I put it in my tea or
Oh.
coffee.
Yeah.
Val gave it to me. Yeah,
Really?
Gloria.
Why you can't send me one of them big agaves down to mine?
Next time she get one, I'll ship you some stuff.
Baby, this cabbage, no it's playing. I still need some salt. And I don't
I
even
can't
use
help
salt.
you.
You don't have no salt?
I don't put salt in my. You want some Miss Dash?
I said salt. Miss Dash ain't salt. I don't even use salt. Y'all know y'all ain't never seen me put no salt, really.
Hey, you can put this in it till you wake up. And then I want a cup of ice. Can I get a lemonade?
Where you see a lemonade at? That's 0 sugar.
You
don't
can't have that because it's got something in it you can't have.
Oh, okay.
This
No
has
sugar.
Yeah, this ain't no sugar. But no, it has. I asked your doctor one time. I don't remember what it was though, but it's something in here that you can't have.
Oh, okay.
Potassium.
Right.
about a cranberry ginger ale.
Well, I want to drink it. Oh, this is a little one. I'm gonna take it on then.
Oh, you don't have no sodas at home?
There's always water.
Mm.
This is enough because tomorrow I'm gonna call Walmart.
Jamelia, I don't know how
They
long
have
the
stuff delivered.
the wax
When we
melts
start doing
last.
that?
I'm gonna get Craig to call him for me tomorrow.
Like I said, I've only used one so far, and it's still I'm still burning the same oil. I've had it in there probably I don't know, probably almost a month. I have it in a oil burner, a wax burner in my bedroom. But
Hey, y'all.
They hear you.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's what the lady that next to Earl, that's what she do all the time. Order from Walmart.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
get Craig to call and put in the order for me.
Call who?
Cause I want Walmart and I'm gonna get some sodas
That's online. That ain't no phone call.
and some goggles. Cause I told you I got that thing from Lightbridge for $1. So I want to try to.
The membership is $1.
Yeah.
That's just for the membership. I'm sure you're gonna probably have to pay.
For the what? Swimming.
Mm.
But my insurance might pay it.
Wait till y'all hear this picture.
Have you called Miss Lynn yet? So she can
Yeah, I talked to her. Mm-hmm.
She been saying she going to the wild somewhere.
What month is this? June the.
We almost in July. She was saying this since when? She swears she gonna go to the
Either the Wild Lightbridge.
to go swimming. And so I said, me and my dad said in the car, I said, well, it'll be on Patreon. I believe I was on Patreon when I said it. And I was like, well, when you going? You've been saying that for months. Oh, I know. I got to get me a bathing. What you say?
A bathing cap
And some goggles. I said, what you need goggles for? Like you going underwater?
Right.
Like she about to do some
what about the
synchronized
bathing
swimming.
suit?
I got a bathing suit that I bought last year.
She ain't went swimming at the Y yet because she needs goggles.
Yeah, like she going underwater.
Like she going underwater.
Deep sea diving.
But you know,
You
I
don't know?
can float, and then just in case I fall back, I'll have my goggles on.
Oh, you don't like the water getting your eyes?
Oh no, it don't bother me really. I never used goggles before, but I really do want a bathing cap. And I think what I'm gonna do is get you.
I just need y'all to see her facial expression.
Is and Siobhan to braid my hair.
Woo! Right.
Baby. I said, if you want to go to the Langston Hughes, I say they play bingo. You can bring your own lunch, or you can buy lunch. It's $5, to play. No, I don't want to do that. I said, well, you can call the Zeta and see what kind of activity. I don't want to be down there and listen to no oldies but goodies and none of that. Okay.
Right.
I can meet you at either one.
You can go to the pool too.
I ain't said I want to go to no. I ain't say that. That's you and Miss Lynn. That ain't gonna never happen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh God. Listen, Marcellus, when I upload this Patreon, she wrote Milton Dewey Stewart the entire time.
It ain't nothing there. There ain't nothing strange.
I know one thing. Y'all gonna stay.
She a mess.
She said she was gonna go.
Who? Miss Lynn?
No, you.
I ain't said I was gonna go.
Been paying membership from when they first opened up.
That's Planet Fitness.
And she spent less than I did. And
Oh,
she
you mean
still-
Curves?
No.
You joining Planet?
No,
You joined
we-
Planet Fitness?
We joined.
No, what?
Me and Len joined Planet Fitness when they opened up.
At the Plaza.
You're right. But then when I got sick, I went and told them I wasn't able to come no more. But she's still paying.
When did you ever go?
I do used to go.
That was Curves on the backside.
That was.
Yeah, that was
I used
Curves.
to go to
But
Planet
Miss Lynn, but it wasn't Planet Fitness at the time. It was called something. Remember when that gym opened up at the Plaza? It was called something else.
It's Planet.
It's Planet Fitness now. but
That's
it was,
what it always been.
No, it was something.
That was a store.
How much you want back?
It was a store.
The gym. How much you want back?
At the Plaza. Right.
We already said the Plaza. How much you bet?
$20.
I want 50.
It was always
50.
And you better give me my $50 too.
It was always Planet.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No, it wasn't. Call Miss Lynn.
What you mean?
On the front side of the Plaza,
that-
it's Planet Fitness now, but it was not
It used
before.
to be a clothing store.
It was Planet Hollywood.
It was a gym. It was some little no-name gym, and then it became Planet Fitness. Where my Baltimore people? Y'all don't know?
Where's my phone?
Hello?
Hey, Miss Lynn, I got a quick question for you.
Okay.
This is Craig.
I know.
Miss Lynn, you know that gym at the Plaza?
The gym at the plant. Yeah.
Okay, remember when you first started going there, before it was Planet Fitness, what was it called before?
Oh, geez.
Was it Planet Hollywood?
No, Planet Hollywood is a restaurant. Because remember, it was not always Planet Fitness, remember? It was something
No,
else.
it wasn't.
I tried to tell Gloria.
What she said?
She said, no, it wasn't.
But
She
what
tried-
was it?
You remember the name, Miss Lynn?
What was that?
Curves?
Fitness called?
No.
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 Planet Fitness.
Well, she asking somebody else.
Yes, and Tyra.
I done forgot.
Miss Lynn, but Miss Lynn had a membership, I'm telling you.
Curves?
It was not Curves.
You said.
You fit. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you, Miss Lynn. I'm gonna call you back. All right. Give me my $50.
Bye-bye.
Give me.
Oh, he manhandling me, y'all.
Give me. I know what I'm talking about because I had just come back.
I don't know nothing about that.
Me.
That's because neither one of y'all work out. You can send it to my cash app
Yeah,
though.
right. Good luck with that.
Well, we
What?
Good luck with that.
Lynn and I.
Oh, I can tell you I got my tops.
I was just gonna ask what's going on with your teeth?
Whew, them bottoms ain't working.
Where they at?
Back down there in Florida somewhere.
You done sent them back?
They send them back.
What, they weren't fitting
They
right?
wasn't fitting right.
They talking about you ain't gonna bully these seniors.
You can't wait.
Yeah, that's what he did.
You can't wait.
I can, but I don't.
Oh,
I'm
Why?
comfortable in these, the ones I got on.
Let me see. What you got on right now?
Tops.
Let me see.
You want me to pull them out?
I want you to lift your lip
oh, you
up.
got the tops on.
Oh, I didn't know you had them on.
I know, because you know what my dentist said, and I believe it now while I'm watching you. When you talk, you're supposed to see your teeth.
Yeah.
And so you can't see these when I talk.
So you getting those redone?
I got the tops upstairs. Some new ones.
Oh, because I'm like, well,
Yeah.
what's that? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why you don't put the other ones in?
Because I'm waiting for the other ones to come back so it'll be complete fit.
Well, I want to see what the other ones look like.
Good luck.
You either show me them top ones or you give me my $50.
I ain't giving you shit. How about that?
Oh my God.
Boy, I was listening. I played Tina Turner. You know how you call me and say when you play something, you only play 3 songs. He played.
That's because he don't know what he's doing. That's because he don't know what he worried Elliot to death about getting him a.
Look, he called me. I said, "You called the wrong person. You need to call Elliot. He
Right.
can walk you through that."
He's so worried about getting not a membership. What's that device called? That Alexa show. He was so concerned about getting it, and when I tell you, don't even know how to operate it, I'm like, look.
all I do is say, Alexa, play.
Such and such. Yeah. I
That's
do the
all I
same
do.
thing.
I was trying to get you in the camera.
Alexa, play the old
You get over here.
You got a chair or
keep on
something?
playing. And then when I get tired, I said, Alexa, play
Sing.
Luther.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
My father ain't in there, bro. Let me Google the name of this gym up here at the plaza.
Planet Fitness.
It was something before that.
She said what it was.
Oh yeah, what she said was.
The hell if I know.
Right. She
Because
said,
I owe you.
you fit. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
that's one there long.
Yeah, because it changed up. Because it was only like it was like $10. Kind of like it's like Planet Fitness. But it didn't. It wasn't purple.
Right.
You know, Planet Fitness is purple.
Because that's down McDonald's is where Marshall's used to be.
Right. They got one down there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you fit.
You fit. That's
Right.
what I said. Somebody else said it.
Yeah, they put it in here. No, they just repeat what Miss Lynn said.
Oh, okay. Don't be trying to have me pay 50.
They swore me down.
Because I don't remember being there.
That's because y'all don't work out.
What the hell?
That's because y'all don't work out.
But when it was Planet Fitness, that's when Lynn and I joined.
How many times did you go?
I used to go a couple times a week.
When?
I did used to go.
Like you used to go to Curve. You finished with it?
Now
You used to go to Curves.
First of
I
all,
did go to Planet Fitness, and I would get on the thing that you walk on the treadmill, and then I'd get on different things.
She got one in her basement.
People would show you how
Don't
to use different parts of the equipment.
different parts of the equipment.
With different equipment in there.
But I had first bought her a membership for Curve
Right.
years ago, and I paid for it for 6 months because I knew if I didn't pay for it, she wasn't gonna go. And so then she did it for a while, and then she started doing it herself. But you know, it's so interesting because she used to always say to me when I was a kid, "Stop acting like you need a whole entourage to do stuff. Do stuff on your own." Now she can't do nothing without Miss Lynn.
No, I just want them to go so we can be doing something together.
So you can't go till Miss Lynn go?
No, because I'm just scared that if I stay in the water for a long time, I might be so weak I can hardly get out.
And what's she gonna
Well, what's she gonna do?
Well, at least she can get somebody to come and get me.
What make you think somebody ain't gonna see you in there struggling? Okay? You messing around, you been in drown messing with Miss Lynn.
Can't get there to let somebody there watch you anyway.
Well,
This
going
woman.
to either the wild libraries,
They don't have somebody down.
so they have classes.
Miss Lovely, I'm gonna put my
Oh, you
Patreon
got your feet done today?
down here.
Sure did, yeah.
You want to take them off?
Yeah.
Can somebody put my Patreon down here? I thought I had it saved in here.
I don't know why you
It's
left me on.
patreon.com
They-
/ Craig the Writer Stewart. Can somebody write that down there for me, please? And I'll
Oh,
put it up
right,
on the
you got
screen.
that cabbage salty.
I ain't really put nothing in there.
I taste it. I taste it.
My top 3 fragrances over there at Wixnola, Atchafalaya,
Ninth Ward.
Lower Ninth Ward. See, it's hard for me. Atchafalaya is definitely my number 1. But it's hard for me to put them in order after that because I like Tupachulas. It's called Tupachulas. It's like Toupo chulas. I don't know how you spell it.
Crunch, but I wanted Ninth Ward, but when you said he liked it, I said, well, let me leave that one.
Yeah, I like Atchafalaya. I like Tupachulas. I like Lower Ninth Ward. New Orleans Lady. And see, I ain't even getting no fragrances to my father because he definitely needs something in there.
He probably ain't gonna use them no way. Cause he talk about how when he come in, he leave his shoes
Right at the door.
front door, and
Right, why you start doing that?
cause he was saying like walking around in the house.
You got carpet.
Off of your shoes and be on your floors.
No, I ain't got no carpet. You recycle.
Hell no.
What?
Hell no, we got dumpsters. I don't even recycle.
So my aunt lives across the street. My Patreon is patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Let me put it in here. I can write it from this one. I just remember.
Where'd you get those from?
I've been had them. I forgot I had them.
What? Oh.
It came from Sam's.
Oh. I just put it down here in the comments. Oh yeah, Bywater is another one of my favorite ones too. I can't remember Lakefront, but I do like Bywater. Here is my Patreon right here. Somebody is asking for it. That's the link right there. But yeah, Bywater is one of my favorite ones too.
So y'all didn't eat today? Y'all didn't get. Where'd y'all go?
I don't even know the name of that place.
Real.
Is that what it's called?
Ty's girlfriend work. Remember we said y'all went there?
Tyree.
Sorry.
Tyree.
They, they was all into the crabs. I'm not a crab person, so.
You funny anyway.
Oh,
You.
wow, I'm funny. I done ate enough crabs.
You funny acting about what you gonna eat.
Whatever.
Well, Joy, you got the fish sandwich. And I got
Was she there at work?
We went to the station, but they were a 40-minute wait.
There is no E except for that one in the middle.
I like that food.
Who?
Where we went.
Yeah, they must be new because I've never seen them before when I've been up there.
They got one down by the harbor somewhere too.
Really?
Where y'all went today?
The we were gonna go to that other little breakfast spot, but I ain't really like it. Yeah,
I've been there before.
I ain't like it today.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had a 40-minute wait.
Wow.
Right.
With some breakfast.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad we ended up going where we went. It was different.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah, every time I was, he gonna pay for my food. I said, oh yes, you are.
Who?
Him.
Him?
Craig.
Oh, him over
Said
there.
he wasn't supposed
No, I said
I wasn't supposed to come.
You really wasn't.
right. No, I said I was gonna pay for our food because Jesus fed the people, so at least I can feed the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna pay for her food, but I said I'm not because again we were supposed to go and get a pedicure.
You and your dad.
And a massage, but the massage place they were booked today, tomorrow, and Tuesday.
Right.
And so
I told him to go where we remember where we went that time. Me, you, and Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
They probably was booked too.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we getting pedicures when we leave here. This is while he hightailing down there to pick her up this morning. I said, well, we going to get stuff done today. And so he was like, oh, okay. Well, I said, well, so when she got in the car, when I got in the car, I said, I'm not treating you for no pedicure because this is not your day. I can just pay for my own.
But my thing is, he could have came to the Mother's Day thing.
He didn't want to.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because he.
It was Mother's Day, not
But
Father's
he
Day.
still could have came because other people came over.
Who?
And so, well, Ellen and them came over.
Well, that's because he came to give you gifts, y'all gifts.
But I'm saying, but he could have came to, participate.
She gonna be right.
Cooking and stuff like that.
What was he gonna cook?
No, he didn't have to cook, but he could have participated in the meal.
Well, the thing is, when I did the facials for you, Jack, Gloria,
He did it for
and
mothers.
he wouldn't have got no facial.
Right.
And he comes to his
Not
life.
a what?
Right.
Say it again.
A mother.
No, let me say it. A mother.
What a V.
A
What,
mother.
what a
That's how
V.
we said in Baltimore.
Right. What a V.
But that's what I'm
Mother.
saying. He didn't have to get those things, but he could have followed.
So then why'd you get breakfast today?
Because
lunch,
I told
whatever it
y'all
was.
yesterday I was going.
Because you did what?
I told you yesterday.
Because you did what?
I told you yesterday.
Told us.
Who didn't ask?
But I thought we was gonna be going out to dinner.
I don't know.
It's Father's Day.
I know.
Okay, Father.
I took you to dinner yesterday.
But that's because you were hungry when you came because you had meat.
We ain't had to come and get you. My father picked me up from the airport.
Y'all
We could have
kept
gone.
going.
We could have kept going. I called her.
Jig it out, right there.
Damn you, Marcellus.
He called.
What he say?
And
He said, I'm with her.
Yeah, damn you, Marcellus.
Right.
Damn you, Marcellus.
Because he called and said Craig is coming in around 4. And I said, well, what time you going to pick me up? He said, I'll pick you up after I go and get him. So then when I thought about it, I called him. I said, well, you can come and get me on your way to pick Craig up at the airport. And he said, well, I'm almost there, but I'll call you when we get close to the house so you can get your clothes on and be ready.
But see, that was him over there.
But I was gonna call her anyway
Yeah.
when I look.
When you
Marcella said you pay Craig his $50.
Tell Marcellus, I say he paid. He paid.
But no, I was gonna call her anyway because I figured she was gonna want to eat. So I called her when I landed. I didn't know they had that whole conversation. But my thing is, I took them both to eat yesterday, and so then today.
I pulled the wrong one.
I wasn't anticipating. I mean,
remember when I cooked and didn't have no power?
baby,
I fried that fish though.
y'all remember that live when I came here one of them last? That was when me and Carlton were here.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going down to Virginia, and Gloria ain't had nail piece of electricity, but she got a gas stove, so the gas was working. So she fried some fish in the dark.
No, it was daylight.
Oh yeah, it was daylight, but then it started getting dark,
But then the power came.
and then the power came on. Right.
And he talking about, you didn't pay your gas like the bill. I was like, no, there was a power outage.
Look, Londe said, I remember. Right, because we were like, girl, did you pay your bill? Did you pay your
I was
electric
like,
bill?
yeah, it was lightning and thunder and it hit that line.
Right.
I could hear it.
Oh, that's what it was. They had stormed,
Mm-hmm.
and it knocked out the power.
Only in here,
Right.
only in my house, my line, that line.
Right. Do you hear me, Cheryl and
You the
McCall?
only one that had no power.
Yeah.
Because they had power over there.
Yeah.
I remember.
Everybody else had
Yeah.
power on both sides. I thought Kim was coming in town this weekend. I was gonna get him to make them crawfish cakes.
What Kim?
Earl's girl.
Oh, somebody said that's when she told that story about her scamming that man for them food stamps.
Oh, man.
You,
What story?
she scammed so much, she don't even know what story we're talking about.
Oh, the man down in the mall.
Down at the market.
Well, it wasn't my fault he was slow. And we went to shop right. No, we went to Harvest Fair.
Y'all went to Harvest Fair.
And he was like, go ahead, Auntie, get you some stuff. I know you want to get some stuff. Get some lunch, man. Get whatever you want to get. It's on me. Huh?
Say that again.
Okay. Ty, here go Ty. What's that? Mine. He told me to get what I need.
Didn't you get cases of chicken or something?
Ty got cases of chicken. And the cashier was so busy talking to me because, we always talk about going there. Hey, how your day going? Small talk.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, hey, baby, I ain't seen you in a while. I said, I know I haven't been over here.
They got food up under the cart.
We got it stacked on top of each other. She turned around and said, is they all drumsticks? I looked at Ty. He said,
Because the drumsticks were cheaper.
Right, $10.50.
So they didn't lie talking about what kind of chicken they had.
Right. Because them wings were $39.50 a case.
But wait a minute. How come you don't go to Harvest Fair?
Who?
How come you don't go to Harvest Fair?
How come I'm going there? I don't go there. I don't shop there.
I know, but
Why you don't shop?
why?
It's a reason why. What's the reason, dude?
Answer. You know what the answer.
No, I don't know. You tell them.
Scoot up.
Scoot on up in there. He don't want to be seen.
So we can see you.
What's
I don't know how much she told. I don't know what she talking about.
No.
Yes, you did. What'd you tell me yesterday why you don't go to Harvest Fair?
I can't recall.
About the foreigners.
The foreigner.
Before they changed the Mexican team down there, and the black man trained them.
That Harvest Fair.
Yeah, had to train them, cut meat and all that stuff, clean chicken, clean fish.
Ain't no foreigners working in there.
Not that.
When were they there? You ever seen?
Before they changed over from
The way you leaning in.
Shop down there.
Huh?
Shoppers was down there.
Shoppers wasn't never there.
Mars was down there.
I don't know nothing about that.
Mars was down there.
It could have been Mars, but they two different markets.
Yeah,
What
they
they
changed-
got?
They
what
changed
they-
over.
What does one thing have to do with another?
Nothing. And then that's the thing. He always got some
They
conspiracy
changed
theories.
over. They got rid of all the black people in there, got the Mexicans in there,
Well,
and they couldn't even clean the fishes right.
okay, everybody in there now is block.
So what are they?
Block.
So they shut down and back
No,
up.
you got to clean that.
They shut down and back
No.
up. When they changed
Would you
it
never
up,
try to?
Who you telling, Chanel?
That's just like yesterday.
They upstairs, I'm sure. They don't fix that.
Wait. My mother asked for some Kleenex. Gloria they gave her a paper towel. Tell me I don't feel like going upstairs.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because you know she'll work Gloria.
Listen,
She already asked for ice.
all
I
that
ain't never
reach
given
me,
to her.
hand me, and
And
pass me.
What?
all that black hand service.
Them Howards.
Listen,
We was in Atlanta. I say she asked for just one more
just
thing.
one more thing.
Yeah. Could you give me a cup of ice? And Ty was like, Brand, no, I said Gloria.
Like it matter who get it.
Yeah.
Woo! Go ahead. Now what you say?
So he was telling me this yesterday. But I told him, I said, well, I know one day I went over there and I was going to get some cabbage. But I didn't recognize the vegetable. And a friend of Ty's told me that he grew up with. He worked in the vegetable department. And he just said, Grant, I don't know what's going on, you know. And I said, and I just left. I said, because I couldn't find the cabbage. I said, but you know, I don't know about it being another store. And, you know, what happened in the fish department. Because every time I went to
She went to look to see if she got one.
Okay.
She don't have no.
I got a little bit of charge left on this one.
A little bit.
Right.
Thanks. I can't think of the name of it. I
When
can't
he
even
was
think of
telling
the
me
Y'all hear me?
yesterday.
Huh? Yeah.
Y'all
Food
see me?
King. Food, what is it? Harvest Fair used to be Food King.
That's right.
Yeah, it was Food King. That's
They
what it
had a lot
was.
of farmers in there when it was that.
Right. And then before there was Mars.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know nothing about
Me,
Mars.
I don't know about the big bars.
Because Food King, you know where they came from. The plaza. That's where they started at, right to Town Road Plaza.
Right.
On the backside.
Right, on the backside.
Because one of the hacks.
One of the what?
Hacks.
Can you explain to them what a hack is? A hack is a ghetto Uber, but go ahead.
Right, to bring you home.
You just say, I got $8 and I can take you.
Yeah. That's what
Mm-mm.
we had over there. She come talking about, yeah, well, I don't want to wait for mobility so we can get a hack. I'll give him $5. What? $5? I don't live there for. Tell him that, and he'll tell you to walk.
Because ain't nobody driving nobody for $5 no more.
Right.
But but the thing is, my dad, he always had a conspiracy. And oh, come on, we got our iPhone cord.
Thank you. I'll bring it back to my nephew charger. All right, thanks, baby.
I look for that.
Okay.
Well, how am I charger? She ain't got the box on here. She gonna bring me this. Where is the? I need the block.
Any kind of box.
Yeah, the block to plug. You got one?
Yeah. You would have to be for
No, any block. How she gonna just bring the cord and bring the? But
she can't get you got all in.
yeah, she might have thought I had that, but I don't.
She's a little slow.
Oh, she is a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains that.
Yeah, she gonna try giving the guy $5. Girl.
Ain't nobody driving. Nobody for no $5.
I said you can give me at least 8. So I'll put the other 2 to it.
Is it charging?
Is it?
Let me see. No.
It's making.
No, that ain't this. Is the cord faulty?
Oh no. It's still not doing nothing.
No.
Girl, there ain't no iPhone charger.
Child. She probably got this cord from the damn Family Dollar somewhere. Let me have that. But
You sure it ain't working at all?
it's I'm sure. Wait here, plug this one up. Let me see. Because this was the one that we were on and died. It looked like it might be charging.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
A little bit.
But I don't ever remember.
Yes,
like
it
I
is.
said, I only went there one time and I left. And when I did go back over there, it was just, they have cabbage, regular stuff. Because before they had a lot of stuff that those Mexicans ate.
Right.
But I guess
And they still do.
Right.
What?
Have a lot of stuff the Mexicans eat.
At that
Right.
grocery store?
Every food game.
But now they do have our vegetables.
Right.
What you mean our vegetables? It's the same vegetables.
No, it was not. It was not.
They got Mexican vegetables?
Right.
What's Mexican vegetables?
Well, whatever they were, because I didn't recognize none of it. And I asked Tony, I said, well, when the devil is the cabbage? He said, Grand, I tell you, I don't know what's going on over here. But
That's what it was, Food King.
no, Food King had just switched over.
To Harvest.
I thought the Harvest Fair. Your father said it was something else. but I
Mars.
don't remember that.
He said it was Mars. But the hack that used to bring me home, he used to work at Hold Tights with my brother. That was
What's Hold Tights?
It was a company that did
Factory.
a factory that did soles and heels for your shoes.
But we were just coming from Owens Mill. He didn't even know how to get down here. Tell me which way, Craig? I'm like, you don't want to live here. I don't even live here.
Well, that's like yesterday. He was telling me his nephew had took him. They went down to Bowie, Maryland or somewhere, and coming back, he kept driving on the right hand side of the line. And I said, well, when did they ever tell you in motor vehicles what side of the line to drive? As long as you're in the middle of the road in your lane, that's all you got. There ain't no special side of
Your
the
stern wheel on
line.
left hand side, you go by left hand side. The line in the street on left hand side, you kick that line to your left.
Ain't no. Where'd you hear that
It's
from?
in the book.
Ain't
That's why you
that-
felt that time.
One darn thing, I drive better than you, and it just don't make no darn sense.
You mean you should drive better than him?
Right, but
Okay.
Well,
Well, last time I was with you, you were on the wrong side of the street.
my thing.
No, she wasn't on the wrong side. What happened was, as it's like,
What had happened?
what had happened was, we was coming down Liberty Road. You know where the Dollar Tree is in that little shopping center? Right below Walmart? Traffic coming up, she just turned.
What she do?
And she was wrong because she did this.
She did like that to the cars coming.
No, to me.
Oh.
Because I went forward.
So she braced you.
Yeah. I'm like, you did wrong. And you know, well, they see me.
But what I'm saying is
She gonna be right.
No book to tell you what side of those lines on the road to drive on. I've never heard that in my life from nobody but you. And it's like one day you picked me up from dialysis because I told him I wanted to go to Target. It took us 45 minutes to get there because he forgot which way.
They could have drove to DC. In 45 minutes, they could have drove to DC. Huh?
From dialysis or from your house?
No, I didn't. I thought he knew the way to go up Northern Parkway to Park Heights, go up Park Heights to Old Court. So that's the way we started. But then when we got on Northern Parkway, he turned off. And I'm like, you know, where are you going? He said, oh, this is a shortcut. So I didn't say anything because I thought he knew.
And 45 minutes later, they arrived at Target.
We were over there by where Chase used to play basketball off Old Court Road at the lower end of Old Court. And I told him, I said, you don't went the wrong way. We gotta turn around and go back.
Ignoring.
He on his phone. Phone, as my brother.
Hey, he says that too. Phone.
Phone.
On the phone.
Mm-hmm. Calvin used to say that.
FOAM, not PHONE. What? Who in Cherry Hill? I don't know anybody living on Cherry Hill. We know somebody living in Cherry Hill?
Reeves?
I don't know. Somebody said I hollered when he said you failed 5 times.
And I didn't fail 5 times.
I mean, 6.
No, I ain't failed 6 either.
We think they
Stop messing with gas.
I think about maybe 3.
Well, I passed on the first one.
Me too. You did more than 3. You know why? This friend of ours named Bobby, he took the test, I don't know, I mean, 7 times I think it was. Didn't pass. She beat that record.
All I
It
know
wasn't the written test, it was the driving.
well, that's the most important part.
Thing.
The driving part.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't like I had to keep taking the written test. I think
You had to keep taking your driving test.
but he wasn't passing the written test.
Who?
Bobby.
Oh,
Vera's husband.
right. So he didn't even get to you the driving part.
Well, he never learned how to drive. I mean, he never drove. Because I guess he couldn't pass the test.
They said Happy Father's Day.
Like,
How you feeling?
Not too bad.
That's our favorite word. Not too bad.
Mhm.
We don't nobody know what that is.
Right.
Sometimes you say not too bad and not too good. So I guess you in between.
What's that, Tuna?
Yeah. Notice there's still something there.
You don't eat tuna?
Not that.
What's wrong with
That
that?
looks like cat food.
How does this look like cat food?
Opening and say,
Open one.
chunk
Light tuna and water.
It looked like cat food.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to give it to my neighbor because he has a cat.
y'all don't even buy tuna anymore.
Wow.
Like you said, I only really look evil.
Yeah, but if
You can buy albacore.
Right, albacore.
I had a can one time say alcohol. It was not alcohol.
What was it?
Brown, flaky looking.
You should have took it back.
I already was up. I ain't gonna go back. If I stop buying.
Well, I mix it.
That's what a lot of people do.
You do that down. You got me doing that now.
Because
I mix
the
one.
albacore is just so good. You know,
It's dry.
yeah, it's so dry, so I mix it.
So I mix 1 albacore and I maybe do 2 cans of regular tuna.
Right, in water.
Yeah, I don't do no tuna no
And a
more.
little, oh,
Bang.
I got a lot of that hot sauce.
What hot sauce?
Oh, man.
Oh, for real? I don't know if I use that. I had 1 bottle, but I think it's gone now from when I had those brunches and stuff. But I don't know if I ever tried it. Seemed like that would be too salty.
But,
Old
you know,
Bay hot sauce.
I just got into people that come to the house that like Old Bay. I mean, want some hot sauce.
I ain't never heard of no Dutchess tuna.
That cat food. You said it right because you almost said it.
I almost said cat food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a bottle of this, but I don't know if I still. You like this?
I don't need hot.
Oh, what you?
For other people to come, you can give me some hot sauce. Cause then you tell me get rid of that no brand.
Oh yeah, what was that no brand watery hot sauce you had up there?
I threw it right in the trash.
I'm glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all about
And that spoon.
Oh my gosh,
that spoon.
Okay, so let me see if y'all remember this. Around one time I was over here. Who is this texting me? And she was making a pasta salad or something, and she had this broken plastic spoon.
It was metal.
It was metal, and it didn't have the plastic handle part. And so she was just using it was just like the spoon part and this much metal, and she was using it to stir. And I'm like, well, why you don't use the other? They tell me, yes, we remember the broken dollar store spoon.
That wasn't no dollar store, baby.
Where was it from?
I don't know, but that wasn't no dollar store.
They tell me, yes, with no handle.
Right. I throw it away. That was my favorite spoon, too. Because I could just scoop with it. Yeah.
Like you can't scoop with the other one.
They don't have that. The Dollar Tree, theirs is thin.
Right.
That has a little weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they so thin.
Mm-hmm.
This charger does not work.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even charging this other phone.
Oh, well, I can't help you.
This
I'm going to Earl House and look for one.
But they were saying it's because you can't use this box,
That's
block,
probably what it is.
because it's an iPhone. That's a Galaxy or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she gonna hand a charger without the box.
What I'll tell you.
She's slow.
Mm-hmm. She worked though.
She works, but that's good.
FedEx.
Oh, she works for FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, who is this texting my phone? They saying they love that Old Bay hot sauce.
Where is your charger at the house?
At my dad's house. And it wasn't fully charged.
You know what? Karan got an iPhone, I do believe.
She does.
Hey, lady, where you off to?
She went out the door.
Oh, okay. You got your charger with you?
Is that Karan?
Yeah, that's Karan.
Hey! I need to use your iPhone cord. Gloria doesn't have an iPhone.
Come on.
She's talking about, come on, you letting the goddamn bugs in my house. She's talking about, you letting the goddamn bugs in my house.
Damn right.
Damn
right.
It's such a
Baby,
beautiful day.
Good. You tell your daddy Happy Father's Day? Did you give him the gift? Not yet. You got something nice for him. All right.
No, we're not going to do an episode of Telling Our Stories tomorrow because tomorrow is Juneteenth, and we're going to observe our Black holiday.
Right.
So we'll see y'all on the 26th.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How old is Gloria? You ain't doing nothing.
No, all this white.
How are
Hey,
you?
handsome. How are you?
I can't see
Ooh, your
y'all.
hands is cold.
Craig, I can't see
right?
y'all. All I see is me.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
Let me go in the house. I gotta go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Somebody gave us a cord, but they didn't give us the block. No, let me have a cord because this one of them long cords and it might not be no good cord. And I'll leave it here with Gloria.
Well, what else would you do with it?
She's so smart.
Ain't she smart?
I
She
know.
always got something to say. You give me my $50.
I ain't
Right.
giving you shit. You better tell them people to send me some money now. I can give you 50.
No, you're not gonna ask them to send you $50 to give to me. I want it from you.
I ain't got $50. I thought I was right. I thought I was gonna get some money. Would you have paid me if I'd have won?
Yeah, I would have gave it to you.
Oh, for real?
But I knew I was right.
Oh,
I remember because I've been to that gym.
one time.
No, when I put my first book out, I remember I was here for a little while.
You smell a little nice too. You must have took a bath.
How long you here too?
I leave Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, I leave Tuesday.
I said, did you tell your dad happy
That's
Father's
your
Day? He said,
No, that's my niece.
I said, you get him a good,
That's my
good
baby.
gift.
Uh-huh.
She said,
Oh yeah, they cooked him breakfast and we just took them out to eat.
Where'd y'all go?
To a Collins on Northern Park.
Is it good?
Yes,
Northern Parkway and what?
Northern Parkway and
I heard of them before.
Lock Raven.
Oh, on the east side. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of
nice.
food?
So I had
really?
shrimp and grits.
Oh, really?
Well, she had my dad had catfish. Pretty much all of us had the shrimp and grits, and my
Right.
brother had shrimp out seafood
You
alfredo.
from New York originally?
Jersey.
Jersey. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you before you leave.
I know, yeah. I'll probably be over here tomorrow.
Okay.
Where you going down, Sissy? You tell me that later.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell I said hi. Okay. All righty. Let me, the Hispanics is over there having a ball.
Baby, you hear that music?
That's S.A.&M.
Look, somebody
That's S.A.&M.
said when Craig is around his family, you can really see where he gets all his personality from.
From us. Yes, he did. Amen.
Here, plug this up in that other one, please. I'm gonna grab them so we can go back in the house. Girl, what's this little chair you got sitting out here? This your little veranda? This your little veranda out here? Where you give me the cord? Where you going with the cord?
I'm turning the air off.
You got other shoes to wear. I know you're not wearing them.
I sure am wearing these.
They're
When?
gonna be
Today.
green.
What are going to be green?
That's what the wash machine is for.
You all right. With the Gucci pants on.
Did that?
Yeah, that's the real iPhone cord.
Well, yeah, but that box ain't.
Let me see.
But it should charge it. I don't know why y'all ain't got the real iPhone boxes and stuff.
You gotta have an iPhone, don't you?
But this ain't no iPhone box.
Oh,
I'm gonna use it though because it's gonna work. But
oh, it's a box to go to it.
it's just the iPhone has their own box.
Well, we not iPhone people, okay?
Clearly,
I need an iPhone.
you don't need the iPhone. What you need is to give me my $50.
I ain't getting you.
What you need is that tall drink of water across the street.
Who that is?
That's a line from Karina. That's one of my favorite movies. But Whoopi Goldberg and Jennifer Lewis. One of my lines from that movie, she said, "You know how white folks are. They make you think you're part of the family, so they ain't got to pay you for your time."
That's Jennifer.
Jennifer said that to Whoopi because Whoopi kept staying over late, babysitting that little girl.
Right.
And then Jennifer Lewis would be like, What are you doing? You know how white folks are. They make you think you're part of the family, so they ain't got to pay you for your time. And Whoopi said, "What I need, I don't need another mother." She said, "What you need is that tall drink of water across the street."
That guy.
Right. There was a black guy.
Let's see if I can hype myself up here.
And don't turn that freezer
Why don't you
over.
bring one of them chairs, man?
Right.
Why, you think I'm a father?
All that rearranging, you could just brought a chair from your veranda.
I'm fine. Leave me alone.
You could have brought a chair from your veranda now.
I'm good. Is it working?
Girl, I don't know.
Is it working?
It is now. It wasn't just a minute ago, but I just touched it.
Ooh, cause you are a piece of work. Okay.
Oh, who?
Craig.
What I
That's why
do?
you're stupid.
What did I do?
You ain't had no gummy today?
I told Shannon earlier, I said I need a no. You got some?
I might.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What, these?
Yeah. You might want the one in the pack.
I want the one in the pack.
I know.
Yeah, because I don't know.
No hands one on
That
the
other one looked like it got lint all on it. No.
You gonna eat the whole thing?
Absolutely not.
Remember before?
Yeah, no.
Same person. The other one though was 500.
Oh yeah, no. This is 200. No,
Right.
I just need a little nibble.
Right.
I just need a little nibble.
These are little crumbled up cookies I got from.
You see, I don't. From where?
Child, when he had the little thing.
Oh, he
3.5. Talking about here, share with your sister. I said I will not.
You ever
I said you gave them to me.
You never ate any of those?
Mm-hmm, but they ain't do nothing.
Really?
Didn't do nothing.
3.5? You probably needed to eat 2.
No, I probably need to eat that whole bag.
Oh God. Alicia, what you talking about? She said, I love us. We're gonna rename something. But everybody gonna know what we talking about. What you talking about? What are we talking about? What is this?
Smell it.
She's talking about some folded up piece of aluminum foil from the.
I don't have no smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
Butter.
You cook with that?
I have an egg.
You scramble the egg with that?
And put some in there.
Old ass gonna be in here laid out one day.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm good.
What happened to her? She was in here frying an egg. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to give my sister some energy.
Maybe she'll settle down.
Look, she be at the pool.
Like Greg Louganis.
You know, you heard Ray Lewis son died, right? I was like, wow. 20
Oh, right. Yeah, how did he die?
Overdose.
Oh, he was on drugs?
I guess so. I don't know.
He was 21?
28.
Oh. That's like Ricky Smiley's son died a few months ago. He was on drugs. He was battling something.
I thought sure I had me a crab cake one of these days.
This was the third time she said that. From G&M.
Yeah.
No, Gloria ain't stopped smoking.
I'm just not smoking because they here. Okay? All in my business. Smoking what?
Cigarettes.
Oh, I figured that's what they meant.
Right. Make no sense.
It's Shannon picking you up.
That might be her texting me. Where's your phone? Let me call her.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. How you unlock this?
My address.
Bro, it ain't even coming on. Is your
Tuna.
battery working?
No.
I know your address.
I can't stand it. What
How
are you
you
doing?
turning on?
He just steady tapping.
Girl, these little government phones. Give me that.
This is not a government phone.
That ain't no Obama phone?
No, it's not.
They converted over?
No.
Because they used
This
to
is
be.
Metro.
Oh, that's what Elliot got. Give me the phone. I know how to dial it now that it's unlocked. Let me tell you, they got a takeover spirit.
Yeah, go to Shannon. You getting on my nerves, okay?
That's some cigarettes.
You think? You sure? You sure you don't want to take these home?
What?
Okay.
No, I'm gonna get Craig tomorrow to order me some sodas and a bathing cap. I didn't get the goggles.
I wonder if she got answer. Oh, she sent me the voicemail.
She probably think it's me calling. That's why.
Girl, your phone on 9%.
I guess I think I need to charge that. You think?
And sometimes I don't even believe I'm related, okay? Because of that very reason.
What? What's the reason?
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
The way we
Something
talk.
somebody's saying.
Who is this in your text? Aunt Glow, I'm screaming, hey girl, hey to you and Craig ignoring me. Who is that?
I have no idea.
Girl, how did you get your phone number, girl? Who is that?
It must be that lady I met at, I told you, at social service.
She
That's
out,
who that is.
she out here giving out her phone number. What was her name? I don't remember her
I
name.
forgot her name. You remember? You said you remembered her?
I remember it, yeah, but I don't remember it now.
Me either. Good luck with that.
She all down at the social service making friends and passing out her phone number.
No, I wasn't making friends. She walked up behind me.
Right, but how did she get your phone number? You must have gave it
No,
to
she
her.
was like, come on, Uncle, let's take a picture and send it to Craig. And I was like, we're not friends.
Well, that's how she got your number.
Yeah. She's like, hand me your phone. But she always,
They
send
said
it
stop digging in your nose. He need to go wash his
I was
hands.
blowing my nose.
Oh, you talking to your dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
What if don't dig in my nose?
Now I'm not speaking English.
Did you text her?
Text her for me. He need to go wash his hands. I'm getting hungry again.
That's what I was telling you. We were talking about going to some park.
What that got to do
Going
with
to
you?
dinner.
I'm not going to dinner. Y'all think I'm supposed to? What y'all look like a money machine?
You ain't got to pay for when you buy home.
I think that's my phone about to die.
She gonna have a cord with her.
All right, now look, the other phone that died now. look, so now we on this one, we only got 10%. You guys have an amazing day. Have an amazing Sunday. Amazing Father's Day to all of you that are fathers. And I will talk to you soon. I'm going to upload this Patreon too. All right? Bye, y'all.